Today, you'll hear about a dancer whose dream is to go back to his hometown and start a school for all the kids to be able to dance, and how everyday items like this lamp give him the creativity to do his dances. Enjoy this one because it's so good. All right, Ian.
Awesome.
How you doing today, man?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Fantastic. So you said you were reading Martyr?
Yep.
Gotcha. That's a personal project that you're reading?
Yeah, it's a personal project. A friend of mine gave it to me, so I was like, I might just read it because I think it's his favorite book. So he was like, yeah, I really want you to read it, and I was like, okay, I'll take the time to read it as well. Seems fun. Yeah.
Do you often read like personal books? I feel like so many people don't really read; they're just on their phones.
Oh, true. I am a huge book fan. I read a lot for pleasure. So I don't really read this genre. I think I just started this out more recently. Mine is more fictional in that way, like fantasy books. I'm really into fantasy books. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, I do a lot of that on my own free time. Yeah.
Interesting. Wait, give us like your favorite fantasy book.
Oh, so it's this book I'm actually currently reading. I think I'm on the third series of the book. It's called the Malazan series. So think like Game of Thrones, but like more powers and shit. It's basically like Merlin.
Man, that sounds dope, actually.
Yeah.
Is there something that fascinates you about that you want to like take into your adult life and like have a job? Like, do you want to do like comic books or that stuff, or do you want to do something completely different?
No, not really. I think with reading, I think it's just like you get a chance to be like not think about shit for a moment and like take your mind off of stuff, because college can get stressful at times, and it's like picking up a book, reminding myself that sometimes reading can be fun and not for like actually like a classroom, let's say, stuff like that really helps a lot. Yeah. So I really do enjoy like stuff like watching TV shows where you get to be like also intellectually stimulated, but without any particular goal in mind.
This is like a fascinating mindset. I don't think I've ever met somebody who's like fascinated by these things. That's great. Has there ever been a time in your life where you weren't like this, like reading these fantasy books, and like there was something that made you switch and do that, or has it always been you?
I think it's always been me. I think growing up, I was really into like mystery novels and stuff.
Okay.
Like understanding other people's experiences, and I was trying to learn more about like how the world works and stuff like that. I think that's why I got into that, and it was like with fantasy and stuff like that, you just get to be in a different world for a moment, and it's like you get to be like a different person. So it's like it's sort of fun in that way. It's like you get to see all these new experiences that don't seem possible in like the real world.
Yeah. Dang, this is great. At all, do you take this? Because this man's on the step team, and if y'all never seen it, he's like the best on it.
No, I try to.
Do you feel like you take some of that like creativity into like doing your dances? Do you get like inspiration from it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like there's a lot of creativity to go around, and you get a lot of inspiration from like things you never know you'll get inspiration from.
Okay.
I feel like in terms of like dancing and stuff, like you take a lot from what's going around the world as well, and what's going around like stuff that you encounter, like the smallest and minute of things like you didn't think would have such an influence, helps a lot in that creative space. Yeah.
Wait, so say I wanted to like get into dance, like what would be my first step? Because I like that, but I've only done like ballet.
Oh, you've only done like ballet?
Yeah,
I do
like it.
I'd say a lot of people like saying like take some classes and stuff. I'd just say like get into a studio and have fun by yourself. Like I think the biggest and like most important step is like figuring out what that means for yourself, and it just means like dance. Like I can just get into a studio, like just put on music, and like it's just me and myself, and just blasting like moves that I'm sure like if it ever got out, I'd probably like I'm cooked, bro. But I think it's really helpful doing that, because it is a sort of step in like figuring out what that means for yourself before trying to like expand on it as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, you seem very passionate about that. Is that like what you say, like you could do anything with your life, like you didn't have to worry about money or anything? Like would that be the thing that you would keep pursuing?
Yeah, probably. I feel like I didn't really grow up in like a arts environment. Like growing up, it was a very STEM-based education.
Yeah.
So it's like I really got into the arts for hobbies and stuff, and it's like being in that space where you can sort of like express yourself. I don't think there's a lot of spaces where you get to like really embody yourself and show yourself out to the world. It's a really important thing to like get out there and be like, okay, this is me and this is what I give to the world, because it's really important that, we're taking up things, we're being given knowledge, we're doing all that, but what do we give out to the world? That's it. I think it's sort of beautiful seeing how people do that, either through dance, music, just whatever else they do.
The craziest things are popping up in my head. Like, I know, like, this is so true. Like, when you were saying that, like, I saw you, like, as the head of a dance, like, the biggest dance thing, like, in the world. And, like, you're teaching, like, young kids, like, how to dance and that stuff. And, like, the impact that you have, like, that was a crazy vision that you had.
I'm not sure I'll be dancing for a long time, because my knees will probably give out in, like, 2 years or something.
Don't say that.
But I think, my long-term goal is to, like, start an after-school program for, like, kids back home. Like, they can just, like, dance or, like, do whatever artsy stuff they want to do as well, because I think it's really important. It's a really important part of development, where it's like you can get to, like, output such creativity.
Yeah. All right, last thing, so I don't hold you too long, but
Okay.
Let's say, so what year are you again?
I'm a junior.
A junior, and you're heading into your senior year. So if you could go back to your freshman year and your freshman self, like say I was your freshman self, what would be the most valuable piece of advice or just insight on life that you would give them?
I'd say be more open to stuff. I came in my freshman year in sort of like boxing myself, because I was thought like I came in knowing what I really wanted to do, and that really blocked me out from finding other stuff that I actually came to love once I opened myself up. And it was like, okay, yes, you already have an idea of what you sort of want to do with your college life, with your 4 years in college, but it's like there's so many new experiences here that will surprise you, and if you don't really open up yourself from it, then you're probably missing out on some of what could be the most impactful experiences that you'll have. Because I think for me, what has been my most impactful, some of my most impactful experiences here have been from things that I didn't know I would have experienced. So yeah, sort of like that way. And I think it's really beautiful being in that space, because it's like, okay, I get to experience new things and I get to like learn so much from them as well.
Dang. Well, yeah. I appreciate this so much,
Thank you so much, man.